Welcome to this video again. I'm called Darlington and I'm a software developer. I will come to this video where we demonstrate how we have graphical analysis in a point of sale and how sales are analyzed, like in a like how they are generated over a month, that kind of graphical analysis, as well as in terms of numerical analysis, as in terms of the values. So without wasting time, remember this is a point of sale, so I'm going to log in as a manager. Remember it has two roles, manager and as a cashier and a cashier. So I'm going to log in as a manager who has that role of viewing sales generated over different months of the year, as well as viewing graphs, like the trend of sales generated over different months in a year. So after successfully logging in, here is the dashboard, and from the dashboard, if you want to see like sales that have been generated since you started your business using the system, you come to reports, then under reports there is sales, then you go to financial review. So under financial review, you access records, the sales records ever since you started using the system. One, you see the number of sales made, like as in how many records have been made. Then the sales made is in terms of amount of money. This is in shillings, and you can see it's 10 million plus. And then the net value, specifically your net worth, it tells you like, are you in profits or you're in losses. Now how the system works to generate to calculate the net value, it gets like the total profits that you've made per each item, then computes for the entire items that you've sold, and then it deducts or it reduces the cost of damages in the system. Then it also subtracts the amount that has been spent on expenses, as well as the difference between the credit and the debt values on customers and suppliers. So that's how basically that's the calculation for computing the net worth. So here we are able to see the items which were sold and on which date and which cashier sold that item. So we can be able also to filter like sales between different dates. For example, if I want to see sales that were generated maybe between 31st of May and maybe 6th of June, I input those dates and I filter from here, and so when I filter, you can see that there are five of them, and now the sales that were generated, there is 100,000, 98 and 68, and the net value which was earned or generated within, like the net profit now, the net profit which was generated within that period is 84,179. Basically the system for it, if the net value is if you're in losses, you will see this one will direct automatically into red, and the value will be there in negative and it will be in red, signifying that your business is in losses. So here you see the item sold, and you'll be able to view like more details about the sold items. They tell you the details of sale ring, this one, and they tell you you can see the item which was sold, and then the quantity, and then the selling price, then the total cost and the discount which was given, and the date of transaction when the actual sale was conducted. So this is basically like you have the financial review, be able to review the sales that have been made in the system. And also under reports for sales, we have what we call monthly sales. Monthly sales on this dashboard for this item for monthly sales shows you like the period when you generated the sales, then which month and which year, and then the sales which were generated in that specific month, and then the percentage of the total sales. For example, on this we see that January we were able to generate 1,298,000 475, and the percentage of the total sales of January, it is 12.07%. And so you can see even February the percent is 10.4, and it is in the amount, the sales which are generated or made were worth 1,117,856. So this basically, this one gives like you an overview, like how much sales if you want to know how much sales did we make in March, how much sales did we make in May, and it helps you in the prediction. You ask yourself, oh, I can see we generated, for example, a lot of your sales in January. It was the month where we generated a lot of sales. You ask yourself, why? Is it because I had this and this? So it helps you in the proper planning for your business. So this is the where you have the numerical view of the sales generated per month. Then we also have graphs, like where you have the bar chart, you have the line graph, as well as the pie chart. So from the values, from looking at the values themselves and the percentages, you also have a benefit of looking with this system. You also have that benefit of how you see like sales generated over months. So you can see, this is our bar graph, where you see January, this is where we have the tallest bar, signifying that it's where we made a lot of sales. And when you tap the bar, you can see that it shows you the months and how much you generated, even February as well as June and other months as well. So this one helps you in proper planning. Why, you ask yourself, why did I make like most sales in January? Well, then why is it that they dropped in February? It helps you in, oh, do I need to stock more maybe in January, in month of January? Do I need to stock more maybe in February compared to this month, April, and why? So those are the questions you have to ask yourself as a business person, basing on the data that you've been able to have, basing on the sales you've made. So this is basically a bar graph. Is showing a bar chart showing the gross of sales generated over a month. Then you can also come here, over here, select a graph. Then you can also select a line graph. So it is the same graphical representation, by this time a line graph, same data. So you see from January it dropped to February also, so sort of, then when it reached May it increased. So same representation as we saw in a bar graph, but this time a line graph, as well as a pie chart. If you look at this, it tells you that you have your legend here, so where you can see that January is this, and you made that amount of money, from sales, like that. So with this, you can be able to have a perspective on how your business is making money, basing on the data generated from sales, using these three different graphs. And I think it is an important tool for every business owner to be having. This data is dynamic, it is not static. This data is basically like sales being conducted by your cashiers, and you as a manager, when you log in, as you've seen, you'll be able to see what's going on in your business as far as growth is concerned. Are you growing as a business, or you're not having any kind of growth? So that's basically it when it comes to reports on financial review, where we saw you can filter sales. Then you can also look at the sales made per month from January to February. How much did I make in May? How much did I make in June? All that. Then we also come to see, like, you can use the bar graphs, where it shows like how much did I generate, like over months, like the trend. And you can basically see here that with bar graph you can view how you generated the sales over months, as well as line graph, as well as pie chart. So basically that's what I wanted to show you today. I hope you find this tool like very important. Maybe you can integrate it in your system, but yeah, I have already made system here. You can reach out to me, and you have yourself a copy. So basically that's what I wanted to show you today. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much.